and welcome back to the channel where we are making a video game from scratch using Love2d and Lua. So yesterday we worked on getting these dialogue boxes. So like this is one for the sign here. We worked on getting one for the mage, which is half working. We're able to place it. It's just that the hitbox with it is down here where the mage is first instantiated. So right there it works. But as soon as he walks out of it, it still works there. So we need to figure out how to move the hitbox for this dialogue box over time if it's attached to an entity. So I don't exactly know how we're going to do that, but we can figure it out. So let's see. First of all, let's see where we're putting this instantiation. We put a dialog box into the dialog box field of this map, and we give it the mage index X and Y, as well as the string, hi, I'm a mage. So I think, and today's could be a short stream because I had a full work day and I got a full work day tomorrow too, so it'll be short. There is a difference, you know, either the dialog box is stationary like a signpost, or it is moving because it's paired with an NPC or another entity. So maybe we can give it signpost or entity and then do things based on that. Actually, what is going on right here? Oh, this is the old one. If we delete that, I think we'll still work fine. Yeah. Okay. So let's go to our dialog box and we'll add another option as a parameter. And we'll call it, this is signpost as a string. Okay. And then tavern will also get signpost. And then this one will get NPC. Let's see if we crash trying to give parameters that we don't assign. It's fine. Okay. So next step is we'll go to our dialog box and we will go to the actual class and we'll go in and say that we have another option as this fourth parameter. It'll be called option. So we will snag the option as the option. We could either do that. We could do that. Yeah, self option. So I guess the idea is it's a little tricky because we're not updating a signpost if we're not paused, right? So if we are paused, that's when we update a signpost, and that's when we get the dialogue rolling. But we technically need to update a signpost over time if it has an option of NPC, because we need to update every frame the X and Y position of the dialog box, which I think is just dialog box X. Oh, it's just X and Y. I don't know why there's a +1 here, now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, I don't know why there's a +1. I don't know why. Why is there a +1? We're drawing. We're filling, and then we're drawing, but we don't use a .x or y anywhere. What the heck? We don't even use this anywhere. Do we... Okay, so like the thing is, the X and Y here of the dialog box is the location that we're checking the collision with. So like once we press P, we have a part where we're saying, okay, if we collide with a dialog box and this dialog collides is a function of our player class, which has, we can say collides. I think it's dialog collides. What is it? Huh. Where is that method? We have a method called the dialog collides on our global player, so that should be in our player class. Why am I not? Oh, it's got to be part of the entity class, right? If it's not the player class, it's got to be here. Okay, it is. Okay. Well, dialog collides method uses the dot dialog box field. So I am actually just like really not sure why we had a 1 as our X and Y for a dialog box. Why would we be adding 1? Why did we do that? Let me just see. We'll take that out and we'll just see if it... Oh, you know what? I think it's just... Okay, well, that will never trigger it because we're facing down. Huh. Yeah, look, like if we don't use the 1, that doesn't collide. But if we do use the 1, let's just see. I don't know why we do this. See, that didn't collide either. Yeah, it's not colliding either. Where do we use this X? We don't use this X anywhere, right? Dot X. It's not what I wanted. I'm confused. If we were to just put like a bunch of random values in there, does it throw off the collision detection? Because I thought it would. Yo, what up, K-Chan? Yo, it was good. Just a long day, you know. I was like up at whatever 6:30, and then didn't get home till about 5:30 or so, and then dinner, and then oh god. So yeah, it's gonna be a short stream, because my shoot is still going. Tomorrow's the last day of the shoot, though, and then I've got my normal full-time job, so got that to look forward to. Okay, what did I just do? And of course, the problems I'm running into are like not what I thought we'd be running into. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Dude, what the... We're just like... We just can't even run our game anymore. We must have accidentally deleted something. Who did that? Who took out that? Who took out the line on dialog box page line 50? Who did that? Okay. I think I'm at the point where I'm just gonna accept that previous me has all the answers, and that's why we did an x plus 1, y plus 1. Oh, nice. Yeah, dude. You should do it. I can't... Well, maybe you shouldn't do it, because I can't join it if it's tomorrow. If it's after 4 or 5, I can probably make it. And tomorrow's an early start for me, so I'll probably... Tomorrow I'm trying to get onto location at like 6:30 or 7. And it's like a little over 30 minutes away. Okay. So what we're trying to do here, the issue is we're only updating a signpost if it's paused. Let's find that logic. So if we update, it's actually not signpost anymore, it's called dialog box. Oh lordy. Okay, I'm trying to find where we update it if we're paused. Oh god. Right here. Okay. Yeah, dude. I mean, go for it. Go for it. Okay. So here in our play state, we're updating any signpost that is equal to the dialog ID. So our dialog ID gets assigned once we successfully hit the A button on any given dialog box. But what we need to do, like this is fine and that works for rendering. We're able to see the mage dialog box render appear. The issue is the X and Y position of the coordinates that we're colliding with isn't being updated over time, regardless of pause state. So I'm wondering if in dialog box we could potentially render, like if we were to do a set color to red and then just draw a rectangle at our X and Y position, self.x, self.y, width is what? Self.width, do we have a width? Self.height. So what I'm just trying to do is trying to see all of the collidable dialog box objects. And I don't see it. I don't think we have a width and height. Yeah, we do. Okay. It's just that dialog box doesn't render until it's updated. So, oh, line or fill. So let's do that. Oh gosh. We've got to turn off our console log because we get... I blame Windows subsystem for Linux for this. For that error, but we'll see. Let's put mode fill. Okay, and then... Cool. So it looks like it rendered that one at least, and that one, and then that one. Okay, so It's only rendering it once we become paused, because we're only updating it once we become paused. So that proves that there was a dialog box down there that, you know, when we collide with or whatever. And what's interesting is I actually thought, okay, I thought it would be some true collision. We need to modify our little hitter box, because like the red square in front of us should trigger a dialog box if it's colliding, but if we're only colliding by a little bit, like that, well, I don't know, it's pretty close. But here we can see, well, maybe not. Right there. Those two are overlapping, but it is not colliding with the dialog box. And I think that has to do with the actual dialog collision in our entity class for our dialog collides. See this collision buffer, that's what it is. So we would need to shrink whatever our player... What is collision buffer? Like 2 pixels? Yeah. Let's see when we go and render our player where this dialog box detection, we're rendering a little thing here. We would have to shrink the width by this collision detection, collision buffer. So if we shrink that by collision buffer, our player's test thing in front of them should be more accurate. Oh, so maybe that's why it's all weird. Oh, well, you know what? It is a little different. Oh, God. Yeah, it's all different. Yeah. Well, it does look closer. It's just that it's not centered. So, like, I think we'd be able to get a trigger without it. Oh, see, look, it doesn't work there. I don't know, it is close. See, like there, it's not working. I think that's... I don't know why. We might have to shrink... Gosh, damn it, I don't know. I don't know why. I'm getting sidetracked. I'm definitely getting sidetracked. But this is stuff that should be fixed, right? Like, we should be only rendering this. Now, if we shrink the dialog box by a collision buffer, then we would need to subtract 1 from both the X and the Y so that it's centered. I think. It does not look centered. We need to add 1 to our X and add 1 to our Y. That looks better. Okay. Okay. That looks better. Okay. So the thing is, we just need to move this dialog box, X and Y. Not this one, but the one for the actual dialog box object. So we're filling it here. Okay, so the move is if our option, we cycle through our dialog box. If any given dialog box option has an NPC string inside of it, then we actually need to update the X and Y position based on the entity's position. So let's try to do that. And we'll put, we really need to leave a little note here so we can find this easier. Right here. I'm going to call this dialog updates. Okay, so first thing we need to do is cycle through all of the dialog box objects for our current map. So we'll do a for loop here for key gets 1 value in pairs, and then this, which is map, current map row, current map column, dialog box table. Okay, so for every one of our dialog boxes, now at the moment there's only 3 of these boxes for the map that we're currently at, which it looks like this. We're looking for map declarations. These 3, boom, boom, and boom, and the third one is NPC, and the third one has a NPC string instead of a signpost string. So that's what allows us to do this hopeful fix here. And we're going to say, oh, we need a do. Okay, and the thing is, we're going to say if the value in that dialog box dot option is equal to the string of NPC, then we want to actually update that value, that update delta time. Now, I think we run into issues when we try to do it based on the value like this, but let's see. We're hoping do expected and near in do. What am I doing wrong here? Key value in pairs. Okay, we don't do a initialization here. We just say for key value in pairs, go ahead and update. Now the thing is, update doesn't do anything at the moment, except, oh, see, look, it changed there. Oh, what the okay, it would update, but that means, what the heck? Why would that happen? Why would it stop letting us read it? It's not letting us read any of them. It just kind of updates them. So if P is pressed, actually, this has nothing to do with that. This is really weird. If we just comment this out, do we start to read them? What the heck? What's going on there? Oh, it's not that we want to update them, because we only update them if they're paused. Okay, so it's not that we want to update it. It's just that we want to... Oh, God. And then, see, so this is... What gets hard here is we have to pass our mage entity in with this dialog box because we don't know where to place it. We could just say, you know what, the VX is going to be set to the very top left, and the VY is going to be set to the very top of the screen if the option is NPC, and let's just see if it moves it correctly. So this one is still down there, that's correct, but if we collide with this one, I'm not seeing it. If the option is NPC, it moved it up here. Okay, and it is up there. Okay, it moved it right away. Okay, so this is working, but ideally we would say that this gets whatever its NPC's object.x is. and .y. So we need to put a NPC value into the dialog box. So we can take an optional NPC and we'll call it self NPC gets NPC or nil. We'll put it up here with the rest of the params. Where's our option? Okay, NPC or nil, and then same with this option or nil. Okay, let's see if we get the same behavior. We should get the same behavior. And then we can run. Oh, I always get errors when I try to do that or nil. But it looks like we're getting errors no matter what, and I can't see where the mistake is. Probably right here. Okay. Okay, so it should be up here. Oh, we stopped moving it, so it should be down here where we instantiated it. Okay, so we're trying to say, you know, if we're a value of NPC, then we should have passed in an actual NPC. So let's go ahead and pass that in. We have a NPC at mage index. That is where we placed this one. So the dialog box we want to be tailored to the NPC. We have to put in after the, you know, as the last parameter here. So not there, not there, not there. Right here. No, not right there, not right there. Okay. We do this. We go add. Okay. Mage index right there. We're pulling from our global map, going into the NPC table and going into the mage index, and that's what we're inserting as the NPC field. So we basically, does that make us crash? It shouldn't. Okay. So it doesn't make us crash. So now when we go to our dialog updates, yes. Now if we have an NPC option, let's go ahead and take the dialog box's hitbox X to be the NPC's X, and its Y to be the NPC's Y, and maybe that does the trick. I'm gonna wait till he moves over here. Oh my god, it worked. So, oh yes, that's it. That's the dialog box. Doesn't quite fully fit him, but that's it. Yes. So if we give an NPC option, we just have to actually give an NPC for it to stick to. So I'm curious, if we try to also put one on him, oh, we can't reach him. We can't reach him. We might have to move his hitbox down, but I don't know how we would do that. Because this is the value we'd be modifying this XY. Yeah, we can't really reach him. We would need to we would need to switch this guy in particular. It'd be nice if we can get him working. We're not going to get him working today. The other guy. I'll do some thinking about how to get it to work for the other guy. For now, at least we've got the dialog box moving with the NPC, which is really cool. So let's go and stop rendering our red rectangle here. And now we are able to talk to the mage. Let's see. Nice. Nice. And then ideally, you know, we would change it so that if you talk to the mage over here, he would turn towards you. But it looks like the collision is working. Oh yeah, that's, well, yeah, I don't think I agree with that hitbox, but that's my fault. Cool. Let's call it there. Let's do add moving dialogue box for NPCs working. Cool. We'll call it there. I've got an early morning, so I'll get to bed, but I will raid out here. All right. Hey, thanks for watching. Have a good night. I'll be back tomorrow.